Hi, so it's been a while. I've not been myself for the past 6 months. I was really conflicted whether to make this video or not, and I think I'm finally ready to speak about it. But first we'll take you for a walk. Come on then. In the past 6 months, because of everything that's been happening in the world, life as a self-employed tattoo artist has been pretty grim. And I found it quite hard to bounce back off this one. Truly am anymore. I found myself in a place of zero motivation. It's had a massive effect on the people around me. I was acting in ways that I don't normally act with people. I was distancing myself from people that love me the most. I felt like my life had no real purpose anymore. I've gone from being this charismatic artist who is working every day, and when I'm not working I'm painting, and that might sound like the dream, and for me I thought it was. But with no real focus and no real goal in mind, I found myself just getting lazier and lazier and not living up to my true potential. But with a lot of help from the people around me and a lot of work on myself, I feel like I'm through to the other side. I've always seen New Year's as a time to reflect and a time to rethink. So I think this year more than any, it's time to do this. My first step was obviously to watch YouTube videos on how to improve yourself. I stumbled across a video by Abdul explaining about the alignment chart. This was a really physical way of seeing where I am right now in my life. I highly recommend you go and watching that video. I'm going to try and explain to you whereabouts I am in my life right now. So this is what I filled out on New Year's Eve. Got health, relationships and work. In health you've got body, mind, soul. Relationships you've got romance, family, friends. Work you've got mission, money and growth. And then you've got joy at the bottom. So this was at New Year's Eve. I feel like it was really important for me to do this. So it seems all doom and gloom, doesn't it? That's kind of where I was at. But that's me being like honest with myself and how I feel at that point. I've then used that as motivation to try and do something positive with it. I've made 12 goals for the year. That's one every month. Super easy goals to achieve. Things that I think that are going to better me. Things that I think that are going to improve that chart. So this is my list. I'm going to try and do something that scares me, but I'll get joy from. I'm going to treat the people that have helped me out through this time to show my appreciation for them. Because of everything that's happened with work, I've had to get a second job. So my goal is to get a job I can be proud of again. This is probably the hardest one, but I want to complete 30 paintings by the end of the year. I've done 3 out of the 30, so it's going to be a hard one. Read 1 book. It sounds silly, but I feel like I've not completed a book in my adult life, so that is a goal that I need to complete. Being dyslexic, I've always struggled reading, and I always get halfway through a book and then put it down and never pick it back up again. But I'm on a mission to pick one up and finish it all the way through. This is a funny one. and actually seems like quite an easy one to do, and it is. But go to the gym at least once. It's crazy how much confidence you need within yourself to be able to go to the gym. It seems so easy, doesn't it? You just walk into a room. But for me, it's always been a massive barrier, especially walking in there alone. It's like the 17th of January now, and I've managed to complete that goal. I can't tell you how proud I am that I've managed to go to the gym quite regularly, and I want to pay quite a large amount of money off the boat. Nice to, use our money and go and travel a bit more. I really want to get the boat to a comfy state. At the minute, we don't have any hot water. The bedroom is freezing because the log burners on one side of the boat and the bedroom's on the other, just to make it comfortable to live in, because it has been brutal over this winter. I really want to do a solo trip. I feel like this is something that a few years ago wouldn't have been an issue, but my massive dip in confidence over the past few months, I feel like this is something I have to do again. I would like to host one art class. I would like to do one craft fair, so I'd like to get all my paintings ready for a certain date to do a craft fair, get prints ready, get merchandise ready. It's one that's going to take all year, but I would like to journal for most days of the year. I feel like journaling is one of those things that they tell you to do in therapy, and even though I do see the value in it, I never really found a pattern that works well for me. I'll do it for a week and then I'll put it down and that'll be it. I won't do it, and I'll get myself in the same state I was in, before I started journaling. I've already started making a kind of journal, I don't know what the word is, journal, program for me to follow, which I'm going to speak about in another video. So that was my 12 goals for the year. I know this video was a bit depressing, but I do feel like it's important to let you know where I was at. I can't wait to make more videos on these 12 goals that I've got. I want to thank you all for watching, and if you're interested in how I get on with my 12 goals, please subscribe. The end? The end, Zoe? Bye.